So last night there were only four of us: the turtle druid, the human fighter, the dwarven cleric, and the other human fighter, I think. We had just saved the town of Tribor from an onslaught of orcs, fire elementals, and two fire giants by hitting them with a tidal wave, poisonous stakes, and by throwing a giant octopus at them. So after sleeping at an abandoned inn, whose owner we had gotten arrested by exposing her as a murderer, we wake up the next morning bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go around town and find our next call to adventure. We split the party, having the dwarf go talk to the town leader Grendelwald, the human fighter go talk to one of the people working on the caravan ground. The other two characters went to go pick up the human's assless chaps and fancy rapier. We all get different quests from these NPCs, ranging from going to find a giant slayer's sword to raiding a warehouse of magical items belonging to a devil-worshipping family. Oh, and there were some other quests: capturing a fugitive dwarf, delivering news about the attack on this town to some harpies, and delivering a crate full of harnesses. But we'll get back to that one in just a minute. Oh, and we're starting a theater group. Remember the guy with the assless chaps? Yeah, he's heading up a theater troupe called the Tribor Travelers. In the spirit of that, we attempt to convince the leader of the town, Grintilda, to allow us to purchase another bar/inn/has-a-stage already building for our troupe. Also, we pay the leader of the town, Ginger Spice, to build a stage in the open caravan grounds for things like announcements and auctions or more plays, just in case a random theater group wants to perform there. We also hired a drunk guy to go ahead of us to the next town and tell everyone that the Tribor Travelers are coming and they're going to perform the best show they've ever seen. But he was really drunk. No idea how that will turn out. Alright, so back to the freaking harnesses. Let me introduce you to Narth. Narth is worthless. He spent the entire battle of the town doing nothing useful, and then rolling really high charisma checks to impress the girl he was interested in. Needless to say, he didn't actually get anything done, but he did manage to get the girl to fall in love with him. Flash forward to today. The party shows up at Narth's home where the doors are locked. After listening for a moment, the party hears the sounds of... After knocking and waiting, Narth shows up wearing nothing but a woman's flowery robe and greets us enthusiastically, saying he has something he'd like us to do. He wants us to deliver 5 harnesses to a client about a week away. He's going to pay us a hefty sum of 100 gold. Plus we get to keep the donkey Steve, as well as the cart for completing the job. We accept this, even though he's acting suspiciously. As soon as we get outside, our human goes to open the crate up. He borrows the spear from our tabaxi, who wasn't there to object, and starts trying to open the crate. After almost snapping the spear, the druid steps in, turns into a bear, and attempts to open the crate. We get it open, only to find the harnesses exactly as promised. We close it back up and try to nail the lid back on with a warhammer, when the dwarf just happens to remember he always carries a little hammer. That's all. We go to sleep for the next day and prepare to leave the next morning. Hope you enjoyed.